going to be learning how to do a headstand. Quite a challenging skill. Headstands are more about balance and core stability than kind of getting up into the move as quick as you can. That's not going to work. You need to just, if you're learning this for the first time, you just need to like go through the steps and make sure you're strong enough doing each progression before you move on to the next one. So to start with, we're just going to talk through the hand position. So for a headstand, you want your hands on the floor, fingers spread out as much as possible to give you a nice wide stable base. Your two hands are kind of the bottom of a triangle shape, and then your head will go at the top. Okay, so if you can see from the side, you've got the bottom of the triangle, each hand, and then your head would go down on the floor in front of your hands, okay? And it's important that you keep this triangle because that is how you stay up in your headstand. So you've got the 2 points and then your head at the top, okay? So from that position, with your hands on the floor and your head at the top, you're gonna lift your knees off the floor. Let's go forwards a little bit so you can see. Lift your knees up off the floor. You're gonna walk your toes in and then just practice lifting one foot up and then very slowly lift the other foot up, okay? And when you come down, just come down nice and slowly so we don't crash onto the floor on our knees. If you can't yet do that, you can do it against the sofa or a wall. So put your hands down, put your head nice and close to the wall, walk your toes up, and then lift. Okay? There's another way you can practice your headstands using the wall. So you're going to turn around, put your hands down, make your triangle shape, and then you're going to walk your toes up the wall, and then just practice one leg up at a time, okay? So head down, hands at the bottom, walk your toes up, and get into your headstand shape. Just tuck myself in. So toes up the wall, nice straight legs, and then let's have one leg straight up, and then swap over. Okay, you might find you can just take that foot away a little bit. And then come down. Don't spend too long on your head because it ends up filling up blood and makes you feel all funny. And it hurts your head a little bit after a while. So always make sure you've got something soft to do it on. You can just grab a nice flat cushion and do it on there. Or just carpet might be, oh no, not carpet. Put something down on the floor, even if it's like a jacket or something folded in half. Okay, so next step is to get back into that tuck shape and then try and get into a full headstand. So remember to go nice and slowly. We're aiming to have a nice straight back, so we want this position in our headstand, not all rounded, otherwise we're just going to collapse onto our necks, okay? So hands down on the floor, lift your head up, and then walk your toes up. And we start off in that tuck, and then we're going to push up, squeeze our bottoms, make sure our toes are together, and then slowly come down, feet on the floor, come up, and just give your wrists a shake. Okay, so when you've learned how to do a headstand and you can hold it, you can start doing some different shapes. So we're going to start with a straddle. The floor position for your hands is exactly the same. You need to start with your triangle. So hands go down first, head goes down, and then you're going to straddle your legs up and then straddle your legs down again. So hands, head, start with your legs in a straddle, lift, and then last one we can try is a pike. So you're just going to keep your legs straight all the way up into a headstand and then all the way back down again. Okay, so Lots of core stability for this one, balance, and just take it nice and slow, but you find that balance point to lift. Okay, so here we go. There's one more that we can do. This one is going to be from a frog balance. Okay, so guys, to do a frog balance, you want to start in kind of like a frog position. Nice wide hands. Let me move back so you can see. Wide hands on the floor. You want to be able to bend your arms a little bit, and then you're going to lean forwards. So you've just got your big toes touching the floor. Like that, just your big toes, and then you're going to lift up one foot and then lift up the other foot. Okay, so again, this is very similar to headstand in respect that you need to go really slow. If you just lift up both feet, you're going to fall forwards. Okay, so let's have a look from the side. So hands down. You can go onto your big toes, so you're pretty much balancing anyway. Oh, I don't know if you can actually see me. And then lift up one foot, slowly, and then the other foot. Okay, so have a practice. You might find yourself going up and down, not quite finding the right balance position, and then it's just going to click and you're going to get it. Okay, don't spend too long on your wrists because they start to hurt after a while. So have a little break, just bend your wrists backwards. In between goes, give them a shake off, and then try again. So when you've got your frog balance, you can then do it into a headstand, and then once you've got the hang of that, you can go back into frog balance. Okay, so let's see if I can do this one. It's been a while. Okay, so in our frog balance position, hands on the floor. So we're just going to lift up. And then bring your knees together into your headstand, and then come back into a tuck, open, and this is the tricky bit, very slowly, whoop. Oh, a bit too fast, into your front balance, okay, and then, oh my goodness, stretch off the wrists, because they do hurt if you're not used to doing them, like me. Okay, well done guys, that's your challenge for today. So have a few practices, don't worry if you can't do it. Some of these things just take time and practice. Okay, and that's the only way you're gonna learn is just by keep practicing. You can always do it against a wall like I did. So if you do start to go over in your headstand, you can just put your foot out to stabilize yourself. Cool, enjoy guys, bye.